Hey, welcome inside Zippy's Garage. Guess where I'm at today? We are down at Ciocca in Atlantic City, and we're going to do an inventory walk. Today, we capture all three of the colors for 2022. We're also going to be talking about Ciocca's ordering process for the new C8 Z06. And yes, they will be sold at MSRP, plus a little teaser about the 2024 National Corvette Caravan. So stick around. Hey, welcome to Zippy's Garage. Guess where we are today? We are out on location in Atlantic City, New Jersey, out at Ciocca Chevrolet. And we're going to do another quick inventory walk. They just got a new truckload delivery of some of the C8s. You can see some of them lined up out here. And we're going to capture all of the new colors for 2022 on camera today, plus some of the used inventory that they've got. Speaking of used inventory, beautiful black Z06. $80,000 on this one. It's a 17 2LZ automatic. Beautiful car, 7,000 miles on it. So I think you're going to start seeing a lot more of these used Corvettes after last week's announcement of that new Z06. So with that said, check out the Ciocca site if you're looking for a C7 or a pre-owned car, because they've got a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch lined up out front here. But let's take a look at some of the colors that they've got on display here today. So here's a red mist with a red interior. So this is a 2LT convertible for $93,100. It's got the adrenaline red interior, two-tone with the black seats, black and red seats. Really nice looking car with the black stripe running down the entire length of the car. And high wing spoiler on it, so nice setup. Here's a white one with the cool sky gray interior inside of it. And this is your 1LT convertible, so pretty much a pretty low option car for $73,000. So you're talking about a $20,000 difference between this car and the red mist. This has got the exhaust on it, body color exterior accents, bright red calipers, Corvette script, and the cargo organizer and the first aid kit. So this is your white on white. Talks about the body color accents, your mirror caps, your boomerang. All of that stuff in the, call it the engine cover on the back as well, is all done up in body color. Spin around, rapid blue. Folks were asking about colors and so forth. This is a rapid blue with a yellow caliper. And it's also got yellow seat belts on it. And guys, this one looks to be for sale as a pre-owned. So if you're looking for a pre-owned rapid blue, it's got carbon fiber mirror caps, carbon fiber roof, really nice looking car. It's got the silver engine cover, nice touch, and the carbon flash low wing on it. So nice looking car. Don't know the mileage, but it's 115 is what it's set up at right now if you're interested in this as a pre-owned C8. So back to some of the new stuff. And guys, all these new ones, like we talked about, these are all sold. They're all customer ordered cars, and they're all sold at MSRP. Now, obviously, that Rapid Blue is pre-owned. So as the market demands, that's how it's priced. So, but you can still get a car at MSRP from Ciocca. Convertible 3LT, $94,600 on this car. So torch red with the red interior. It's got the silver wheel, carbon flash. And this is the new spoiler for 2022. You can see it's a little bit more of a low rise. See how that goes across. Other channels have captured it. There's been tons of photos we captured out at Carlisle as well. I think this is the first time we're seeing it here at Ciocca. So you can see what it looks like here versus what call it the original, the low Z51 wing looks like. So you've got space here where this one is more like a duckbill, completely attached to the vehicle. Blue nacelles, blue roof, blue mirror caps. So again, this has got all the body accents on it with the black wheel and a red caliper. Really nice looking car. So it's a 2LT convertible done up, like I said, in the Elkhart Lake, and this one is $84,000. Spin back around. Camaro SS on the floor. Inside, it's an automatic transmission, and it's a 2021, and it's a 1SS. Looking for the mileage, 705 miles on it. So didn't even go through 2 tanks of gas on this thing, guys. So really nice car. Again, people are starting to trade these things in, getting ready for that new Z06. And we'll talk about Z06s here later on in the video, so stick around for that. I caught this one as I was walking around. $89,000, 3LT convertible, Accelerate yellow with the sky cool gray with the strike yellow interior. This is, if you like yellow, boys and girls, this car is for you, because it's got the yellow side mirrors, yellow calipers, yellow nacelles, yellow roof. Really a lot of yellow on this car. Looks really nice. And you got the black or carbon flash boomerang and engine cover that breaks it up a little bit. So really nice looking car. And with that interior, like I said, it carries that yellow color right through with the yellow seat belts and the yellow accents. Everybody loves a red Corvette, right? So here you got your Corvette Racing Jake Skull, Corvette Racing decal, and if you look close, all these little marks on here are actually C8 emblems. So pretty cool little, I don't want to call it an Easter egg per se, but it's just neat the design that they use for that decal. And it's got the C8R decal on the, or I'm sorry, the Stingray R decal on the door. So this is a 2LT coupe, red on red, $73,675 for this car. So really nice looking red Corvette. We'll spin back around, another couple more reds. So in the same frame, you've got your red mist against your torch red. We've captured that a number of different times. And this is your 3LT coupe, red mist metallic with natural dipped for $87. Silver flare. We'll come around and check out what that sticker is. But another red one. Here is your red with the carbon flash nacelles on this particular car. Let me slowly spin back around, and you can see that yellow one has the body colored nacelles. So that's a little bit of the difference between, you know, what that roof can look like. So this is a 2LT convertible, torch red with a natural interior for $89,600. Really nice build on that car. The silver flare, it's a 3LT coupe, silver flare with the black interior for $86,000. This car, this color really does a lot in the sun. Really changes colors, especially on an overcast day. It almost looks like a flat gray as opposed to that brilliant color that it is. So with that said, I'll take a walk outside. There was a ceramic matrix parked right there, but it's gone, so we can't capture that one. But we've got, let's see, I'm sorry, this is the ceramic matrix. So ceramic matrix with red, 2LT convertible for $92,700. So yes, this is the ceramic matrix, and like I said, coming out, it looked like it was a white car, but you've got the carbon flash on the mirrors, the roof, nacelles, high Z51 wing, you know, and for a little perspective, not that it's a General Motors color, but that's my daily driver, the white BMW against the ceramic matrix. So you can see a white car against the matrix car. Good looking car. Now, as promised, a little bit overcast. You can see sunshine and shade. So we're walking into the shade, but here's one of the colors that a lot of people have been asking for. And this is the new Caffeine color, new for 2022. We captured this out at Carlisle, but you can see this one's set up with the body color accents, the low Z51 wing. It's got a natural dipped interior, really nice looking combination. Like I said, every color isn't for everybody. So some people love this Caffeine, others not so much. Caffeine metallic, 3LT convertible, natural dipped for $90,900. So And then I'm being told to go look in the engine bay of this car over here. So we will. So it's a 3LT coupe, torch red with red interior, $90,000. And yeah, it's got the red engine cover on this one. And we captured it earlier. We have the silver engine cover. And then it's also got the body color high Z51 wing. So again, they're getting into more options now as far as the colors go, because originally this was only available in the carbon flash. So now you can get that Z51 high wing in body color. So speaking of wings, kind of step out a little bit here. Here's your high wing. Here's your new low wing. We'll call it the duckbill. And then there's your original low Z51 wing. And this is, again, one of the new colors. Hypersonic gray with the low Z51. And then here is the Amplify Orange with the new low spoiler. So let's get a closer look at these two colors. We'll start with the gray one. So it's a 3LT convertible, $98,000. Hypersonic gray metallic, jet black interior. The gray wheels on it. This really, really looks good. This is the same color that if you've seen the C8R editions, this is the same color that the C8R edition is done up in. Now, the new orange. We've captured the Sebring orange in the past when that was available in 20 and 21, but new for 22 is the Amplify Orange with the tint coat, and it's a natural interior. So this is a 22 2LT convertible for $84,000. And like I said, it's got the natural interior, but it's not the dipped. So without the dipped, you actually have some black dash as well. You can see it here, where you have the natural accents on it. So like it mentioned on the window sticker, this has got a colored tint coat to it. So that's where your price premium comes in, and it's a non-metallic. Think Rapid Blue. Rapid Blue is a non-metallic. This is basically an orange done up just like that Rapid Blue. So whereas the Hypersonic is metallic, and the Caffeine, that was what you just heard on the audio that just started up, that is also a metallic. Another white coupe here, silver wheel. Take a closer look at it. 2LT coupe, Arctic white with black interior, 81.8 on that car. So we've got yellow with a lot of the body color trim on it. We've got the front splitter up here by the diffuser. You've got the boomerang and the mirror covers done up in body color. Slowly move past the Hypersonic and the Amplify to this other Accelerate. You can see that this has got the black accents on it. So black up front here on the grille, black on the boomerang, as well as the mirror cover, not to mention the full length body stripe. So let's take a walk inside showroom number 2. And showroom number 2, if you're coming down here on Tuesday for what I like to call the madness, to get your Z06 order in, this is where you're going to do it. They're going to have this showroom set up for placing your orders, getting in line, so to speak, for the new Z06. Talk a little bit more about that as we go here. But you can see an Elkhart Lake Blue. It's got the new low spoiler on it, and really, really like how the red lettering pops out on that. Really good looking color combination. Here's Mr. Salvatore. How are you?
What's up, YouTube?
So Dave says good morning to everybody, or afternoon, depending on whenever the hell you're watching this. So
you're gonna like the next car he's about to show you.
The next car, the Hypersonic.
Oh,
is it a C8R? It's a Stingray R package. All right, let's go take a look at it together. So yeah, okay.
Stingray R package with the hash marks he added.
So he's got the hash marks on it, and we've got the red one that was over in the showroom, the Stingray R, and was talking about how the decal on here, these are all little Corvette emblems. So very, very cool how they do that. And this is kind of, I don't want to call it a C8R edition light, but it's the same color combination. And like I said, you get into the graphic packages with the hash marks, and on the door, you know, black or carbon flash convertible nacelles on it. And here's something different, guys. It's got the carbon boomerang, carbon nacelles, but a body color spoiler. So again, little different on how you can set this up. Really, really good looking car. I do like this Hypersonic gray color, especially like if you were to pair it with red. Oh, and look what color it is inside. It's red. So they're picking up off of the red lettering and red hash marks here, but this has got the adrenaline red interior. So it's a 3LT convertible for $94,000. So really, really nice looking car. Very well specced out, must say. And then here's another Stingray R done up in the Accelerate yellow. So these two cars are not the C8R editions. They are Stingray R editions with the sticker packages on the front hood and on the sides. Really, really nice looking cars. The two C8Rs that I captured here about a month ago, those have been sold. They were here on the showroom floor. And what was really cool about those cars is they were VIN number 3 and VIN number 4, each commemorating the racing number. So pretty cool little piece of trivia or history on those two cars that were here. So we've got a 22 3LT Coupe, Accelerate yellow, jet black for $85,700. So, and from what I understand, all the C8R editions are sold. They were only making 1,000 of them. And I am under the impression that all 1,000 of those are spoken for and sold. So this is a nice way to possibly get into something similar if you want to pay homage to Corvette racing, is go through the Stingray R package. And the nice thing about the Stingray R package, you can do it on any color. Okay, so as promised, I said I was going to come outside and capture some of the used inventory down here at Ciocca. That's something new that they're doing here in Atlantic City. They're now offering pre-owned Corvettes, and not only just Corvettes, but other enthusiast vehicles. You saw the Camaro that was inside the showroom, and the Z06 that was in the showroom, and I'm going to spin the camera around here quickly just to show you some of the other stuff. They've got a beautiful four-door Jeep Wrangler, really nice looking car there with the little larger tires. And then I'll go over and capture these two. But if you're an enthusiast, you might know what that is. That's an Audi TT RS, a 5-cylinder Audi, and just an unbelievable vehicle. I kind of freaked out when I saw it here when I pulled in this morning. Really, really nice car. But you've got a couple of cars lined up here from the used side of things. And just to kind of wrap up the comments on the Z06 ordering process and so forth, I actually had some friends reach out to me asking me to help get them in line, or if I had any influence here at Ciocca. I kind of chuckled. I said, I'm not like Emily Hartford and don't have any of that influence on getting anybody in a higher position. I'm flattered that you might think I do, but I certainly do not. I can put in a good word, but that's about it. So this is onto the vehicles. 2016 Z51 2LT manual car, just under 18,000 miles, and it's $58,000 basically. So nice looking setup. It's actually a really well priced vehicle. I've been watching the market on these things, and I'm glad to see some of them coming, I don't want to say back down to earth, but a little bit more obtainable. So this is a C5 convertible, and it's the navy blue, wagon wheels on it. Wagon wheels get a lot of hate. I actually like the wagon wheels. So this is a 99 with an automatic, just under 50,000 miles on it, in a unique color for $22,000. So black top, looks to be in very good condition, and really, really nice. Black interior. Again, just looking how far the interiors have come from the C5, which is what I own, all the way up to what you can get now, in the 8s, and then obviously in this pre-owned market in the 6s and 7s. So here is a Grand Sport, silver, side skirts on it. This is a 19, so this is pretty new. Manual transmission, 2LT Grand Sport for $18,300. So again, this is about where I'm seeing the Grand Sports being priced at right about now, especially being a 2019. This is going to be the cream of the crop when it comes to C7s, because by the final model year is when they pretty much have everything worked out and all the different upgrades that they're going to do for that generation. So 19 is the C7 to buy. $33,000 on this silver C6, and it is an 07. Looking for the mileage, just under 38,000 miles, and it's an automatic convertible. So machine silver, black interior. Again, silver's a good color, doesn't show a lot of dirt. I'm gonna switch over here to a gray Stingray, skinny body car as I like to call it. It's a non-Z51 C7. Black wheel, red caliper, $53,000. So this is, again, priced pretty well. It's an earlier C7. It's a 15 Z51 2LT with just under 22,000 miles on it. And the color is shark gray metallic. Again, this is one of the combinations that I really like, the gray with the red. So that's one that I'm kind of looking for if I can find. Might have to talk to him about this one, but I'd rather try and get a 18 or a 19 just so I have the newest, one of the newer model years. Another Stingray, $51,000, and this is going to be a Z51 2LT 2016, just over 49,000 miles on it. So this one has the Kalahari interior, and one of the big deals, this also has the magnetic ride as well as the PDR, the performance data recorder. So this is a very nice optioned out 2016, and it's only $51,000. That's a good deal. Red C7 convertible for $56,000. 2015. Mileage just under 7,000 miles, so almost brand new. 15 Z51 2LT automatic, red with red interior and a black carbon wrapped target or center section there. So looks really nice with the red interior. So again, a nice car. And then, hey, I'm not going to throw shade on Mustangs. Here's a Mustang, but what's nice about it is this was one of their limited productions, a Mach 1. This is $25,000. So if you're into the Mustang hobby, it's a manual transmission. The Mach 1s were done up, I'm trying to think if they had a little bit of performance edge to them, but again, just a unique car in the fact that it is the Mach 1 version of that Mustang. And gonna walk past, I think we showed the Jeep, so let's get a little bit closer look at it. So it's $34,990. Don't know much about Jeep, so I'm not even going to pretend. But big wheel on it, big tire, looks to be a 35 by 12 and a half. So nice big tire, nice big American flag in the grill. Pretty cool. It is the Polar Wrangler, and it's an automatic transmission. So nice looking four-door. And then, like I said, gonna take a walk over here, show you some of these enthusiast-based used cars. If I could get one of these cars with a manual, I think Audi, the last year they did it was 2012 or 2013. So it's a little bit too old for me for a daily driver. But it's a TT RS Quattro. This is a 2021. Somebody just traded this thing in. $77,000. Black with a red interior, diamond stitched, and like I said, they're all automatics with the dual clutch transmission, but just a really nice looking car if you're in the market for a coupe that has some back seat and trunk room to it. Then you've got a 428 BMW all-wheel drive, good for the Northeast here. $28,990 automatic. And then you've got an R-Line, what looks to be, I believe it might be a Passat, if I'm not mistaken. Passat R-Line. And it's $26,000, and it's a 2019. And I don't know if you guys can pick up on camera what's over there. Looks like Jack Cooper's here with some new Corvettes. Well, let's take a walk across the street and see what he's got. Well, look what's behind me, guys. A tractor trailer load of brand new Corvettes. So fresh from Bowling Green, Kentucky, Jack Cooper Transport is here in Atlantic City. And the dealership is right across the street there. So what they do is they offload them here and get them ready to move right across the street to get prepped for all the owners to take these things home. Like I said, these are all sold, all customer ordered, and sold at MSRP. So if you want a C8, get in touch with the folks here at Ciocca. If you want the new Z06, get in touch with the folks here at Ciocca. They do not have a Z06 list started yet. That list is starting at noon, Tuesday, November 2nd. So if you've been shut out elsewhere, or if you find out that your dealer is now charging over sticker for that Z06 that you've been on a list for the last year or so, get in touch with Ciocca. They are not charging over sticker price on customer ordered Z06s. Z06s that are customer ordered are sold at MSRP here at Ciocca. So please get in touch with them. So Just, you know, still in the wrapper, rapid blue with a natural interior. Pretty cool combination. And we've got a red mist. Got some of the wrapping off of this one. And looks like, yep, just a black interior. It's tough to tell with the wrap still on there. Your Elkhart Lake blue. Your torch red. And then here, we've got some sunshine, and we can show the orange car, the new orange, in the sun. And look at this. That is not gray, it is blue. So that is a blue stripe. See if it brings it out on. Yep, blue, full-length, dual racing stripe package. So here we go. You've seen it here first. Right off the truck from Jack Cooper in Bowling Green to Ciocca. So congratulations to this new owner. Really cool build. Take a couple still photos and throw that up on Instagram. So if you don't follow me over on Instagram, follow me over there as well. So pretty cool how this is all laid out. Hey, as you can tell, I'm back home now inside Zippity's garage. And I do apologize. The GoPro camera kind of just gave out in the middle of my dealership walkthrough there in the second showroom. And it was just as I was getting ready to start talking about the ordering process at Ciocca for the new C8 Z06. So certainly didn't want to be guilty of doing any clickbait or anything like that. So taking the time here back at home to actually do some of that information for you. I know there's plenty of information out there on Mid-Engine Corvette Forum that talks about the ordering process and so forth. There's lots of people that have gotten the email from Dave Salvatore over at Ciocca. But quite frankly, the way that Corvette did business and the way that Ciocca is doing business now is they will not start a list until General Motors acknowledges the particular model. And this past Tuesday, obviously General Motors acknowledged the new Z06 is coming out, and as such, Ciocca is now starting their pre-order list. And you know, if you didn't watch that video, my gosh, I mean, I was watching it live Tuesday at noon Eastern, and I think there was over 20,000 people watching it. And just a huge congratulations and shout out to Emily Hartford. She was one of the people on the 5-person panel there. And if you haven't watched any of Emily's story or don't know her story, go back and watch some of her older videos. Very, very inspirational young lady, great demographic for the Corvettes. And it's not to say, you know, influencers, I don't know how many influencers are going to actually change the mind of somebody in their 60s or 70s to go buy a Corvette. But quite frankly, it very well could get somebody in their teens, early 20s, early 30s excited about the brand and excited about the car. So kudos to General Motors for including Emily Hartford in everything that they did as far as the reveal goes. And kudos to Emily on how far she has come in her Corvette journey. And just, it was really fun watching her interact with Taj. You know, Taj is building these cars, you know, it's his baby, so to speak. And what's Emily doing? Ripping it apart, you know, ripping the transmission out, ripping the motor out, doing everything to her car. So congratulations to Emily and everything that she's done. And congratulations to Taj and General Motors and the entire Corvette team. That new Z06 just looks absolutely amazing. The demand for that car is going to be unprecedented. And in my industry, you know, I'm in sales as well. Demand is a good problem to have. You want demand, because if you have supply and no demand, you're sitting on inventory. So it's going to take some time for supply to catch up to demand. So with that said, Ciocca, the way they're doing the ordering process, get on CioccaCorvette.com, and they are Tuesday, November 2nd, I had to think about the timing, at noon Eastern is when they're going to be opening up the online ordering process. And you will need to wire a $2,000 deposit into, you know, over to Ciocca. Everything's going to be a timestamp, so they know exactly, you know, who placed the order, when they placed it. And then also on site in Atlantic City, Tuesday at noon, they will take in-person deposits as well. And from what I was understanding, if you haven't watched C. Gardner Speed 252, gentleman's by the name of Clarence on YouTube, he's got 20,000 plus subscribers. Please go check out his channel. From what I understand, he is going to be in Atlantic City on Tuesday trying to capture some of that content down at Ciocca. Fortunately, I'm not able to make it. I've got a conflict with work. But should be a fun day down there this coming Tuesday. For those that are local, not even local, I've heard stories of people that are going to be flying in, spending the night here Monday night just so that they can get in line. So it's going to be a little bit chaotic, kind of like concert tickets going on sale, I guess. But I was down there for the C8 reveal that Corvette did, and they're going to handle it kind of the same way, where they have the salesman set up inside showroom number 2, where folks are going to be able to talk and get their deposits placed for that new C8 Z06. No pricing has been released yet. Quite frankly, you guys probably know a lot more about this process than I do, but let's say if you were on a dealership list for the last year, year and a half, maybe even longer, maybe the last 2 years, 3 years, and if that dealership then just, quite frankly, in the last couple of hours or days came out and said that they're charging over MSRP, that kind of leaves you holding the bag. And if you had all your eggs in that one basket, that's kind of rough. So the good news is, though, at Ciocca, there is no list started as of yet. That list will start Tuesday, November 2nd at noon Eastern. So get on their website. Hopefully the website doesn't crash. Or if you're local to New Jersey, get down to Atlantic City and do it in person. So if you're building a Z06, please let me know what your specs are going to be. I think it's an absolutely beautiful car. Can't wait to see one in person. So with that said, thanks for continuing to watch. Sorry about the technical hiccups. That's the fun part about doing this YouTube stuff. You don't quite know what the camera captures until you're back at home doing the editing process. So with that said, I'm going to end this portion here, but CioccaCorvette.com is where you want to be to place your C8 Z06 order. And what I didn't mention is they're all going to be MSRP. I'm sorry, that's a big deal. MSRP for customer ordered cars is what Ciocca is going to be charging. And that's exactly what they're doing for the C8 Stingray as well. All of these customer ordered cars are sold at MSRP with no goofy fees or anything like that. So that way, you don't have to worry about, what the dealer upcharge is going to be, a bidding process, or how much over. And quite frankly, they don't even know allocations just yet, but the bigger dealers, they get the most allocation. So if you're number 300 on a list, guess what? I'd rather be 300 on a big, on one of the bigger dealerships list, because that 300 is going to move pretty quickly. So kudos to General Motors for everything that they've done with this new C06. And like I said, demand is a good thing. It's your friend. Now we just need to get that supply to try and catch up with the demand. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this video. Kind of puts the wraps on everything here, but again, wanted to say thank you to Dan, to Dave Salvatore, Andrew from Cars from Hoff. If you're not following him over on Instagram, please do so. I'll put his screen name down below here. But he works here on the used side of things. He's a great follow on Instagram, because anytime something new shows up, he pops it up there real quick for everybody to check out. So again, thanks so much. Please continue to watching the videos. We've got some information coming out soon here, a little teaser on the National Corvette Museum Corvette Caravan for 2024. I know that's 3 years away, but it's going to be here before you know it, because the planning stages are starting now, and I'll just leave you with that little tidbit of information. So for those that are coming down Tuesday to get your Z06, best of luck. Let me know what you're ordering. Let me know what your specs are. I'm excited for you. And if you're picking it up locally, heck, let me know when you're doing it. I know it's going to be a year and a half or maybe a year from now, but hey, let's come down and we'll cover it together. So happy Halloween, everybody, and thanks for watching.